Hello and welcome to another video. This is Telnor here, and this will be another strategy guide, of course. This guide is Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10. Once again, I will be using GoLoonian, which involves in balloons, minions, and golems. So pretty much, the strategy consists of your balloons and minions that have to take out the defenses and clear out the percentage, leaving a perfect path for your two golems and your heroes to go through the middle and take that town hall. Now, for clan castle troops, I eventually would accept to take a golem and then only have one golem in my camps, and then you fill up the rest of the spots in with balloon. But for many of these raids, or even all of them, I didn't even have clan castle troops. So it's really not essential, and you can do without. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, of course, I think the two golems would be best. Try maybe with three, or not with more, definitely not. But two golems probably seems to be the best way to do it. I wouldn't recommend taking anything else. Not a P.E.K.K.A. That didn't work very well when I tried it. Around maybe 15 to 20 loons, 15 to 20 minions, 3 to 5 wall breakers, 1 to 5 barbarians and archers. I mostly just take barbarians, but if you like, take some archers. Let's say maybe 2 to 4 wizards, yeah. And as for spells, this is a lot more precise. You definitely need 3 raid and 1 jump. It's not going to work very well if it was anything else. As for dealing with the clan castle troops, you're probably going to want to just do a loon drop, because then you just use a couple of troops to take out the enemy clan castle. It's a lot more effective than a lightning spell, and it's much cheaper and easier. Now, this strategy can actually work very well, since you're pretty much just eliminating all the distractions and all the additional damage that it's put to your troops in like a go wipe. And how do you do this? Of course, by getting all the defenses on the sides out. Now, when you're looking for bases, it's always good to have bases with low-level air defenses. You also want the same criteria as when you're using surgical looning. You don't want air defenses or wizard towers that are close to the outside, because then it's gonna make it a lot harder to take out the cannons and the archer towers. So it's best to have them inside. Plus, they're gonna do nothing to your golems or to your heroes, since splash damage is almost worthless against them. And of course, an air defense can't even touch. Now for your jump spell placements, you want to be able to get over the most walls possible if it's necessary, but you don't want to take it down on the first layer. The first layer, you're going to make sure that your wall breakers go through the first wall, because you don't want to waste a jump spell for that. And you really have to watch out for any wizard towers that could be close, or a mortar. If you do fail, don't put a jump spell anyway. Just let your troops break through with a rage spell. So yeah, that's pretty much for the jump spell. The rage spells, you want to keep at least 1 or 2. If you only have 1, because you use the other ones for the loons, I do recommend using that 1 rage spell right in front of the town hall. But if you have 2, you can use 1 at the start and another one for the town hall. It's quite hard to find something to say here. But yeah, this strategy, you definitely need level 6 loons. You'll need at least level 3, level 4 minions, and the highest level golem is best, of course. Heroes 10+. How are the heroes? Stronger your most effective raids will be fire heroes, of course. I do think level 30 heroes, even as a 10 on 9, if you're a good raider, because I see some people that can 2-star almost max bases, they're 10 off 10s, but their raids are so sloppy, they don't raid well, they just get lucky. So I do believe that a 10 on 9 that can actually raid well, even if he's less troops, even if they're weaker, if he doesn't have a free spell, he can do as well or even better. Now, I don't recommend attacking very strong 10 on 10 bases, of course, with heroes like mine that are like 10 and 13. But if you have them higher, go for it. Definitely go for it. So, yeah. Not too much to add to this strategy part. Oh, to eliminate the clan castle troops, you don't want to like put some loons just to take down, just to get the clan castle troops out. You probably want to use maybe 2 or 3 loons on an archer tower, and then for them to lure the clan castle troops and take out the archer tower too. Then maybe use your barbarians or maybe some minions to get them out, get them towards the outside. You put a loon looking at where the closest defense is to make sure that it's going to get on top of the clan gas troops. Then you can take them out with 1 or 2 loons. If there's still leftovers, use a couple minions. If the witches skeletons are on the outside, use your barbarians, your leftover barbarians if you still have some, to get them out for your minions to take them out. You want to be patient with these raids. You never go past 2 minutes 30 or 3 minutes. It's rarely necessary. Just take your time, let your minions get the percentage. You want to wait for at least 25 to 40% before going in. And even if 25% doesn't seem like much, you're using less than half your army. I mean, since two golems plus like 3 wall breakers, 3 wizards is already around 80 troop spots. Oh, 80 camp spots. And then you have both your heroes, which are definitely worth a lot too. And you will at least have your spells, 2 or 3 of the 4. So normally 50% isn't the problem. It's the town hall that's the hardest. Now, as far as price goes, it's pretty much like GoLoonian. It's not very expensive, but you still do need to pay for the golems and for a couple of the troops. It's not a cheap strategy, but it's definitely not very expensive. As for speed, it drains quite fast, since you can use all of your barracks at the same time. Your dark barracks, your normal barracks, and I guess in an hour all your troops should be ready. And you want to boost your spell factory, of course, because then you just have to wait way too long. But if you boost your spell factory, you can raid every 1 hour. In 6 hours, that's 6 raids. Let's say you get 4 2-stars and 2 1-stars, and the average star is like 5 cups. You are actually getting, I think that's 10 cups, so 50 cups in 6 hours for only 5 cup offers. That's very nice. If it's 10 cups, that's already 100 cups more. That's good. So bye guys.